Hey there. So, as sometimes happens in recording these things, I started off on a very different trick than I've ended up having ready for you guys to videotape today. Let's start from the start here. On Sunday night in New York City, I was hanging out with my good friend Sean Stogner and a number of other cool cats on a rooftop in New Jersey, and Sean reminded me of this move, which I'd played with in Center Camp at Burning Man with Marvin Ong. The idea was that normally when we play around with 4-pedal anti-spin diamond, we can break it up into a pair of triquetras, such as these, or such as these. And we can create patterns with our two hands that make use of this kind of scenario. Or if you prefer, but what, we asked, would happen if you took two of these bisections, but had them in different kind of cutting in half sections. So if your left hand was doing the top half, and your right hand were, say, doing the right half. And you then create a pattern which has this kind of funky quarter time feel to it. After playing around with this a little bit earlier today, I started toying with the idea of, well, what if I shifted my phasing of this pattern, and instead of having the left hand be in charge of the top triangle, what if I switched it over so that my right hand became in charge of that top triangle? When I took a video recording of this, I noticed something kind of funky happening when I switched between the two. Namely, that there were these funky quarter time moments up here, and it looked as though my hands were kind of chasing each other. So, the question became, can I maintain that all the way around the diamond? And it turns out I can. The key to this is this motion right here. This is what is sometimes referred to as a third order motion. That is, it is a motion wherein there are not one, not two, but three axes of rotation. That is, there's the circle that my hand is moving around. There's my hand, which my koi head is moving around. And then there is an additional center of rotation around which I'm moving the circle that my hand is moving around, such that I create a kind of fractal flower. We've seen this concept used before in Zan's Diamond, where it's played to such an effect that we try and keep the pattern looking overall symmetrical in a way that the audience is prepared for. That is, this always looks like it's in split time opposites. Now, what's a little bit different about this pattern that I'm playing with is that it's going to look as though it's going to be in quarter time just about all the way around, with some brief breaks into split time same direction. So what that winds up being is something like this. Which I kind of dig, A, because it has some elements that make it feel a little bit like an anti-spin fountain, or a buzzsaw fountain, I guess that would be, and also because of the way it utilizes those sections that go across the diamond, it's actually fully compatible to use with a movement like this. In fact, I have this same kind of moment where the right hand is up top, the left hand is down below, and switching into it is no big problem at all, nor is switching back out of it at that point. There's a horizontal point and a vertical point where you can switch in and out of it. So, yeah, fun stuff that comes from going down the rabbit hole. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have yourselves a great week. Peace.